Where are we, Claire?
Today, Andrew, we're at Sherburn Aero Club.
Sherburn Aero Club. That's not even a proper campsite, but I've got some merch. How have we ended up here?
Well, we have some lovely subscribers, John and Carol, who contacted us to say, would we like to visit the airfield?
Yeah, and we had a massive plan where we were going to go up in an aeroplane. However, we live in Britain and the weather's not that good, so that got scrapped. We were hoping that we could fly over Barnsley and see if the bins had been emptied. However, that's not the case. But we have had a great time. Now, this is not an official campsite. If you've been watching the channel for some time, you'll know that this year we've gone rogue and we've come out of all the camping club sites and we're trying to find alternatives. Well, this is not somewhere that you can actually stay. We're guests, but we've got such an amazing pitch.
We love it, don't we?
I think it's the best pitch that we've ever had. Not only that, I mean, right, I like motorhomes and I like motorbikes and I like cars and I like all types of vehicles. But if I'm going to be honest, my favourite vehicle is aeroplanes.
Wow.
And just out of the motorhome, you can see that we've got aeroplanes. I want to show you. Let's have a look. No, that's still Claire. Okay.
Hi.
So look at this, right? Do you want to do your famous little thing that you normally do, Claire, where you do the opening up? When we go to stunning locations on Facebook, Claire likes to do these type of shots.
That's right.
And she gets sunsets, sunrises and views. But watch this one.
You ready?
Oh, actually, it's just a field. It's just a field. Oh, no, you can kind of see what we got there.
Well, if you look out of the kitchen window.
That's what that programme. Oh, there's an helicopter. We've got 2 helicopters. And we've got some planes.
Wow.
And this is his little pitch. Now, we're cut off from the airfield because planes
obvious reasons
fly in and fly out, but they're not doing it at the minute because of the weather. We've actually had a full day, haven't we?
Yeah, it's been
and we've
fantastic.
been out with John and Carol and they've showed us round, and we're going to be showing you some of that stuff in between this video. It's been totally different, so we've got kind of like behind the scenes access, haven't we?
Behind the scenes, the most exciting.
We've been in the hangars.
Yeah.
We've been in the clubhouse.
Yeah.
And the good thing about this is that we've got the biggest pitch that we've ever had. Now, if you can see here, this is a gate and it has to be closed because that is the airfield. As you can see, we've got some birds flying, but we do also have loads of runways. There's a sock over there, a wind sock. I think that's a runway there. Then there's a runway coming this way. Now, they've given us a little bit of electric. Well, enough, as much electric as what we need. And then we've got this fence that goes all the way down. That's where you can refuel your plane when you're just stopping by or setting off. And you've got all these hangars, these have got planes in, and we've got these helicopters. And then here we've got this really good clubhouse. Now, we came here last year and we wanted to come into the clubhouse, which is called Digsby's, but there was a sign on the door that said no dogs. We are pleased to tell you that that is an old sign and you can actually take your dogs in. So Pablo and Dora have been in the clubhouse, haven't they?
Yep, they loved it in the clubhouse.
Yeah, they did love it in the clubhouse. You can get, they've actually got Madry-on, haven't they?
Yeah.
Got Madry-on in there. They've also got a lovely breakfast.
Yeah, and they also have Sunday dinner, like a carvery where you help yourself.
Yeah, all set up. We saw that being set up. But it's open to the public, so you don't have to be a member of the club and you don't have to be a pilot, which were good for Claire because she's not a pilot, whereas I've been known to dabble in a bit of flight simulator in the past, so I feel I don't have imposter syndrome here. I feel like I'm just with one of the guys.
You once sat on the sofa while you flew us to Benidorm.
I did do that actually, didn't I?
Yeah, you sat there for like 3 hours while you flew us to Benidorm. And I was the air hostess.
They were really good until last minute. We'd done about 2.5 hours flying.
Yeah.
And then I got a little bit confused on landing and it all went wrong, didn't it?
Yeah, we didn't land too well, did we?
No. Well, we landed, it just went on the runway. But these are real planes. We're not at a museum.
It's real.
These are real. Just wanted to say, don't try and ring them to book because it's not It's not an actual campsite, but I mean, look at that, Claire. I can't believe it. Can you?
No, it's amazing. There's a lot of nature here, isn't there, as well?
Well, there is a lot. We've seen a lot of hares, haven't we?
Yeah.
And
Oyster catchers. There's deers here.
yeah, but we haven't seen them. I really want to go in that. I think I could do it.
What?
That.
You can't do that.
Of course I can. I used to watch MASH. There's one problem with coming here for Claire, and that's that Claire is petrified of flying, aren't you?
I don't like flying, no. So I won't be getting in any of these.
Well, neither will I. The weather's not on. I mean, if you have a look at that sock, wind sock, you probably, I don't know if you know this, but that's probably 20 knots.
How do you know that, Andrew? Tell us.
Well, John told me earlier, it's
Yeah.
not that I know. But that's a 20 knot crosswind.
25 degrees it's set to, isn't it? Not degrees, 25 knots it's set
25
to.
knots, yeah. 25 knots crosswind on runway 28. Actually, you can see some hares. Can you see them?
Yeah.
Here we go. It goes all grainy, but there they are.
Yeah, they're there.
Tell you what, they're so fast as well. I'm really hungry, are you?
Yeah, we're going to cook.
What we
I'm going
having?
to cook. We're having a chicken stir fry.
Ooh, chicken stir fry.
Yeah. And because we're being sensible, we're having non-alcoholic drinks.
What?
Because we're in an airfield and I wasn't sure what that meant. So we're going to be really sensible and we've only got non-alcoholic drinks.
Is that all we've got?
Correct. We're in an airfield, so I
not flying.
I didn't know how it worked, whether we needed to, we're not in so we've got non-alcoholic drinks. Sorry, Andrew. You've got some costs and prices to learn to fly. That's for you later.
Yeah, well, okay. So I'm very interested in learning to fly. I've actually had a try at it in the past, but I quickly realised that I'm not actually in the same price bracket as these lessons. But you want to hire one, just to give you an idea. There are your flying rates, and then you've got instructors. So instructor price is £44. That's on top of the aircraft. So give you some idea, if you want to learn to fly, I don't fit in them Cessnas. I actually had a go at it, didn't I?
Wow, this is awesome, isn't it?
Look at that. It's the best garage in the world, this. Isn't it? Can you just clear air traffic control, John, while I get in? God. I don't think I can get my leg in. I'm gonna get out of it yet.
I just think I don't know.
That's more my style, this one.
Cam on there.
Yeah.
There, up onto there.
And then in there.
Left seat.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. You know, whoever's in control of it, mainly, they go on the left.
Yeah, not crossing.
Let's have a look here. £208 and then £44 for an instructor, so that's what, £256 an hour.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Wow,
that's just cost of things.
quite a lot in it.
That you can do a flying experience, which is actually more expensive than learning to fly. That's the runways, and this is where we are, just up here, out of the way. Let's talk about what happened today while you're cooking. So
Yeah.
we arrived, didn't we? And
Yeah.
we were met by John,
Yeah.
and he'd got this really cool vehicle.
What was it?
What were it called? Like a Pathfinder, a Ranger or something. It's not a quad, is
It
it?
was like it was a bit like a quad, wasn't it?
Bit like a golf cart, but it weren't. Anyway, and we pulled up, didn't we? And he let us into the airfield, and we went in through the unauthorised person's access.
Authorised entrance, back off.
Back off. And we didn't even have a pass or anything, but I felt really privileged going there.
Yeah,
did you?
me too. We absolutely just loved it.
And then he allowed us to, he showed us his pitch,
Yeah.
didn't he? So John advised us to back into our pitch because there may be the opportunity to get pulled off in the morning if the weather turns, because it's quite soggy
Yeah.
underneath and we might need a bit of help. So we'll see what happens with that. But we backed in and then we plugged in. And then from that point, he picked us up in that little machine, didn't he?
Jeep thing.
Yeah. And he said, oh, you can get in. And I thought, well, it don't look very big. And I thought, well, it's not raining, so Claire's going to be all right in back. But John said that we could all fit in, and we did.
Yeah.
Got a bit of a door that opened up, and when he turned, I nearly fell out actually at first. But we managed to close it.
Yeah.
And we went. We went down runway, didn't we?
Yeah.
Because there's no flights, obviously, at the minute. So we went down runway and we did that, and he showed us all the way around. We were looking for hairs.
Yeah.
And he was explaining how it all worked, how the runway works, how many runways there were. Really interesting because the grass runways here, aren't there?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. And then we went and had a look in some hangars, didn't we?
Yeah.
What's that you're putting on?
With special seasoning.
What's that?
Garlic and herb.
Garlic and herb. Is that what you use?
Do it, Van, yeah. That's my secret ingredient.
And then we went into some hangars. We were looking around the hangars, and the planes are just amazing. Aren't
They're awesome. And I'm not a good flyer, like you all know this, but the planes were fantastic. There's one called, they've got little names, haven't they? Or is it like registration plates for them?
Yeah.
One was called Boob. Did you see Boob? And I'm just going to do this, but I don't want you to film this bit.
What bit?
Bit where I can't eat all this.
What are you doing? You're wasting it all.
No.
Why are you using scissors?
It's just what's in my hand, but...
Interestingly enough, I thought planes were like silly money. But they're not really.
If you think about it, you can get a motorbike for the same price.
We could sell this and get a plane.
I don't want a plane.
I don't know what's more jarring. Using scissors to do a stir fry. Or the way I've just...
Come on, ladies, who's used scissors for a stir fry? There's loads of us out there.
I don't know if it's that or the way that my aircraft ownership dreams just got totally obliterated straight away. Look at that, Claire. Look, we've got helicopters in the background. I mean, what a great place.
It's amazing, isn't it, that?
So then after that, we went to the Digsby's and we met up with Carol. Digby's. Digby is the name of the farmer of which this land is upon. And I'm not sure if this club actually rents the land. Do you?
From Digby?
Yeah.
Maybe.
You're a farmer, and I think that he used to have a plane himself, didn't he?
Yeah.
So that's what John was telling us. But then we had a lovely breakfast. It came quite posh, and the staff were really nice. So if you are in the area of Sherburn, there's two cafes here. There's the Motorist, isn't there?
Yeah.
And that's the one that we went in last time. And then there's also Digby's.
Mm-hmm.
So if you like cars, the Motorist is a good one. And if you like planes, this one's a good one. Oh, we're having a bit more seasoning now. So we were wondering whether we would get up in the plane because we got a plane booked for 1:30. And you weren't going to go in it, were you?
Absolutely not.
But I'm very happy to. So, because of the weather, we didn't know whether that were going to actually happen or not. But we got talking to a few people, didn't we, in there? Really cool people. We got talking to some people that, like, with the flying and stuff, were, like, mega impressive. Been talking to captains, haven't we?
Yeah.
Of, like, jet planes and things like that. And that's always mega impressive to me. And loads of bikers as well. People that bike as well. So I do feel like there's a bit of a crossover where you've got motorhomes, bikes, but you need to fly planes as well, Claire.
So what are you telling me, Andrew?
Well, we do two of them.
So what are you telling me, Andrew? That you want to learn to fly a plane now? So what will you do now you've not been up in the plane? Do you think you'll come back?
Yeah, definitely come back. If I got a pilot's licence, then we could go other places.
Really? And dogs are allowed in planes, aren't they?
Yeah, I said. You can just hire a plane.
Yeah, if you don't, obviously not buying one.
No, just hire one.
Yeah.
Where would you go with me?
I don't want to go very far in a plane, if I'm honest.
Claire's just telling me that we've got these in case there's what? An evacuation.
Well, I'm not like an airfield. I don't really know what that meant. So
What we're getting evacuated from?
I don't know, I just
At
thought like,
night time.
you know, if it became Die Hard in the middle of the night or something and, you know,
We seem to have a lot of bird, don't we?
bird.
Yeah. That, is it goose? You don't know what I'm talking about, do you?
Goose is the guy in Top Gear, isn't he?
Why not put some spray in that?
Don't have a lot of space, it then.
Just double it up.
Double it up.
So we're having chicken wings tonight.
You can have chicken wings.
Aren't you having chicken wings?
No,
I thought you were my wing girl.
you can be my wingman.
You can be mine. Do you know what I like on this?
What?
You know, because it's like a Thai thing, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Sesame seeds.
Oh, yeah.
It's nice, isn't it? It just finishes it off.
Mm-hmm.
You know why, Claire?
Why?
Because I feel the need for seeds. Is it ready?
No.
Well, what are you doing with it now?
I like to make sure things are very well cooked.
Just amazing, isn't it? Look at that. I think my favourite's Whiskey Alpha November Kilo.
Andrew, would you like some rice with this as well? Or are you happy with it just chicken and vegetables?
How are you going to do it rice?
Microwave.
Might blow up fuse or...
I could pour the rice into here.
What kind of rice is it?
It's those Uncle Ben's. Well, it's
yeah.
just called Ben's now.
Ben's?
Got rid of the Uncle, so I don't know why.
I had a mate, he got Ben's.
Do you want me to pour some Ben's on top of that?
Yeah, let's have some of
I could
that.
maybe just warm it up in there, actually.
Yeah, he went diving on Island.
Did a snort then.
What's this?
Done that last time.
Firecracker?
Yeah, get that bad boy on there.
Tilda?
Oh, it's not Ben's, sorry, it's Tilda.
No, it's not
It
Ben's.
must have been on offer. That's how we roll around here.
Recipe idea. Perfect for a quick chicken, mushrooms and pepper stir fry with spicy kick. Ugh. That sounds foul.
Pour it in there and warms up.
You can't warm rice up in a
I've
frying
done
pan.
it loads of times. It's gorgeous. You've never noticed it before. I wonder why nobody ever wants to come round for tea. You've had this before.
Well, I'm not going to do any more airplane jokes.
Can't go for that.
Do you know why?
Why?
I find them really bowing. That rice looks scrummy.
This is going to be, honest, this is off the chart, this. Look at that. Hey?
I'll tell you what, this Bud Zero took my breath away.
Take my breath away.
Hey, that looks really nice, Claire.
Yeah.
Edmund beans or something.
Dame, however you say it. Carrot, peas, broccoli, cabbage, chicken.
We've had a really, really good day today. It's been totally different, and now we're just on this lovely campsite that's not a campsite, but it's really peaceful. Everybody's gone home now. It's very dark. Let's have a look out the window. You can see there's just, that's not actually the runway. The runway itself's not lit up because everybody's gone home. So we're just gonna chill out here now for the night. Pablo's tired, Dora's not. But we hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been a little bit different. The next thing that we're going to do is try and sort this leak. So you're probably wondering what's been happening with the leak. Well, we were going to stay here a little bit longer, but we've got the van booked in first thing in the morning. So we've got to get up really early, get back across to Barnsley and drop the van in.
Yeah, to be investigated.
So fingers crossed, it's all going to be all right. And talking to a few people, some people said that it might be a bit of frost that's pushed one of the pipes off or something, or it
Thank
could
you
be
for your
worse.
help.
Yeah. So we're going to do an update for that later on in the week, so we're going to find out tomorrow, then do a bit of a video about it, and you can all see what it is, and then if you have the same problem, hopefully it'll help you to maybe find what your problem is. But we've got some news on hoodies, haven't we?
Yeah, we've got hoodies coming at the beginning of next month, so please keep an eye out for that. We've also got a new colour.
Oh yeah, there's a new colour for 2025, so we're excited. We're going to have one, aren't we?
Yeah, they don't even come for us yet.
No, this is my original hoodie. I've worn this now for
August time.
August, yeah, so it's getting on for quite a bit, but
It's fine.
it's fantastic. It gets used every single weekend. But I'm looking forward to getting my new colour, because I did have a green one, but that were earmarked for me, but it got sold.
It did. The new hoodies have got zips, and they're also like this too. So if you like zips, they're great. If you don't want a zip, then they're like this as well. So
Yeah, so there's
options.
zipped and non-zipped. But they do sell out fast, as you all know. We get as many in as what we dare and think, but
that's true.
it always sells out. So just keep your eye out for that. So we've got this colour, we've got that colour, we've got green in the men's as well. We've got the pink, and then this new colour that's coming, which we're really excited to show you. We can't show you just yet 'cause we haven't got it itself.
So we will advertise it on, we'll be wearing them, but they'll also be on Facebook and Instagram, so take a look.
Yeah. But until next time, fingers crossed for us, Van. We'll see you next time.
Please
see
like,
you later.
comment and subscribe.
Oh, don't forget that. That's really important. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. So, caution, no public right away. Hello. Oh, somebody's just sneaked out. What are you doing? This is one thing that we have to watch. And this is why I'm here.
We've landed at Sticky Vicky's. Bit colour on the chicken before you film me.
What?
Let me get some colour on the chicken before you film me.
What does that mean?
Right.
Is that like a euphemism? And this is how we check to see if it's hot enough. Claire likes to put her hand in it. We might be able to get pulled off in the morning.
We don't need to say anything else after that, thank you.
Let's do it again.
Let's do that for a bloopers.
Just
Go on then.
straight.
I'll just keep really straight, yeah.
So we backed into this pitch because there may be the opportunity to get pulled off in the morning, and that's due to the fact that under the... If you are in the area... I thought we were having chicken wings.
I'm not having chicken wings, but you can have some.
I'm going to have some, yeah. Can I have some chicken wings?
I don't need any. Oh, what am I saying? You know what I'm saying now.
Did I ever tell you that flight I were on that time where pilot left his mic on?
Can't remember.
No. He goes, something like, I can't remember. What were we saying? Like, oh, you know, like where they say, oh, we'll be travelling at 37,000 feet or something like that. And I think he thought that he turned his mic off, and he said, all the way through cabin, he says, oh, I got to really do with a coffee and a blow job. Couldn't believe it.
That's terrible.
Isn't it bad, that? Anyway, air stewardess started rushing past me, so I tapped her and I says, "Hi, don't forget coffee."